Assalamualikum OyaRahmatullahe OyaBarakatuhu. Welcome to my virtual classroom, MKA Classroom. Now let's start today's video tutorial. Now we will start total leverage. We will start today total leverage. The use of fixed cost, both operating fixed cost and financial fixed cost, to magnify the effects of change in sales on the firm's earning per share is the total leverage. So here we will see sales revenue and EPS. The relationship between sales and earning per share is the total leverage. That means you can say the effect of change in sales will have the effect of change in EPS, and this type of two relations are called total leverage. And here we will see we have learned operating leverage and financial leverage. If we multiply these operating leverage into financial leverage, then we will get simply total leverage. Where in the sales, the relationship between sales and EPS, earning per share, also is the total leverage. Assess the combined effect of operating and financial leverage on the firm's risks by using a framework similar to that used to develop the individual concept of leverage. This combined effect or total leverage can be defined as the use of fixed cost, both operating and financial fixed cost, to magnify the effect of changes in sales on the firm's earning per share. Total leverage can therefore be viewed as total impact of fixed cost in the firm's operating and financial structure. So here is an example. Cables in Corporation, a computer cable manufacturer, expects sales of 20,000 units at 5 per unit in coming year. Must meet the following obligations: variable operating cost 2 taka per unit, fixed operating cost of 10,000, interest of 20,000, preferred stock dividend 12,000. The firm is in 40% tax bracket and 5,000 shares of common stock outstanding. So then we can see the what will happen to our EPS, and after that we will try to see 50% increase in sales. Then what will happen our EPS positions. So here we will see 50% increase in our sales. So here we are seeing that the total leverage effect sales, we have 20,000 in our sales unit, then sales revenue 20,000 into 5, 1 lakh. So variable operating cost 2 taka per unit, 2 into 20,000, then 40,000. Fixed operating cost 1,000, not 1,000, here should be 10,000. Fixed operating cost should be here 10,000. Here is a silly mistake, 10,000. So here I said fixed operating cost 10,000. So here should be fixed operating cost 10,000. Then if we deduct it from our sales revenue, then we have found 50,000 is our EBIT, less interest 20,000, then less taxes 40%, net profit after taxes 18,000, then preferred stock dividend 12,000. Preferred stock dividend 18,000. Here I say preferred stock dividend 12,000. So here should be 12,000 is our preferred stock dividend. Then here we have found that earnings available for common stockholders are 6,000. If we deduct it from 18,000, then we have 6,000. So what is the number of our share? Our number of share is 5,000. Then if we deduct 6,000 divided by 5,000, that is 1.12 is our EPS, earning per share. Here I said that 50% increase sales. What will be the result? 50% increase, that means 20,000 plus 20,000 into 50%, that is 30,000 should be our sales unit. Then sales price, unit per price 5 taka, 30,000 into 5. Then variable operating cost 30,000 into 2. Then fixed operating cost 10,000, that is fixed. We have EBIT 80,000. If we deduct 70,000 from 1,50,000, we have 80,000 of our EBIT. Then what should be our DOL? Degree of operating leverage, percentage change in sales divided by percentage change in EBIT. So EBIT change should be 60%. Our sales changes 50%. So change of EBIT divided by change in sales equal to 1.12 is our DOL, degree of operating leverage. In the same way, interest 20,000 deduct from EBIT, tax 24,000, preferred stock 12,000. Then we have got 24,000 is our earnings available for common stockholder, that is divided by 5,000, then 4.80 is our earnings per share, EPS, earning per share. What would be it's increasing? It is increasing by 300%. 300% increase our EPS. Then DFL, percentage change divided by percentage change in EBIT. Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT. So our EPS is 300%, EBIT is 60%. Then our DFL is 5. Then our DTL, degree of total leverage, how we can find? Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sales. Then our DTL is 6. Another way we can find our DOL and DFL. DOL into DFL equal to DTL. We know that. So if we write down here DOL formula, then we can find DOL percentage change in EBIT divided by percentage change in sales. On the other hand, DFL, percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in EBIT. If we deduct this EBIT, then EBIT, then we have found EPS divided by sales. EPS divided by sales. That is our formula for DTL. Then we will see degree of total leverage, DTL, numerical measurement of total leverage. It can computed much like operating and financial leverage are computed. Percentage change in EPS divided by percentage change in sales. In previous examples we have DTL equal to 6. Here we will see there has a result is greater than 1, that is total leverage exists. Higher the value is, greater the degree of total leverage. That means if this value is higher, risk is higher, there has greater leverage. A more direct formula for calculating the degree of total leverage at a given base level of sales Q, that means unit. The formula is that Q into P minus VC divided by Q into P minus VC minus FC minus I PD into 1 divided by 1 minus T. But then we can use this formula with this in here. Quantity 20,000 P5 VC2 FC 10,000 I 20,000 PD 12,000 and tax rate T 40. Then if we find this value to our equation, there would be our value equal to 6. The total leverage is 6. The relationship of operating leverage, financial leverage and total leverage. Total leverage reflects the combined impact of operating and financial leverage on the firm. High operating leverage, high financial leverage will cause total leverage to be high. This all about today. Stay home, stay safe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.